So I still don't understand those. So the beings that usually come in cats, you call them otherworldlies. Then what's in a guinea pig?
Okay, okay. So the other world, I use the word otherworldlies to try to be more um, inclusionary. You know, some people absolutely love the word angels. No, angels are a group of otherworldlies, right? Andromedans are a group. Arcturians are a group. Palladians are a group. And people are going around like, I'm an Arcturian and I'm a Palladian and I'm this. And I'm like, whoa, you're dividing. You're dividing yourself, because the thing that makes us all the same is that little photon of divine light that powers the suit. So it doesn't matter what part of the cosmos you come from. And it doesn't matter because there's a interplanetary world where spaceships are going to show up in form, material form. So that's in our cosmos. That's in our universal projection, and they are able to come forward. They will have form. They will have ships. You know, there's a lot of conversations about this type of thing. They're otherworldlies, they're interdimensionals, and they're probably interplanetary beings. But there's also a dimensional. So if you think about the two worlds are right up against each other, it's like your lungs. If you look into your lungs, all these little alveoli are all around each other, like grapes. And if you think of each one as a universe, they're all laying against each other as they butt up against each other. The two fields are literally up against each other. Now, you and I can't slip through that field at this point. We don't know how to do it. We haven't remembered how to do it. We just at this point cannot do it. However, I have slipped in between fields several times. So it's not that we can't do it. There's something about us that is stunted at this point, because ultimately that's what's happening, is that we're going to shift into another field. So when the two fields are like up against each other, the otherworldly, multidimensional beings know how to slip in and out. Now, why, how, where, when, I don't know those things, except the fact that we too can do it. And as we move to higher and higher and higher frequency, the more we say yes to what we really are, the more we say yes to we can do anything, right? The more we start to believe our own omnipotence, our own amazingness, the more we say, yes, this is true. Even if you're faking it, fake it till you make it. Yes, yes, yes. We ultimately will be able to shift between the dimensions. And is that what's coming for us? Is that the next world is right up against this one? You know, like, is it possible that we can shift into the other world, which will be pure and clean and ready for a whole new experience, whole new game board? So the being that was the piggy in the story, and I called her an otherworldly. So all the piggies in the world, all the pussycats in the world, all the dogs in the world, all have a photon of greatness. It's a being is inside of them. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a being with a message. It doesn't mean that it's another worldly being that has come to teach or show. It's a being having the experience of being a cat or being a guinea pig. So it is an omnipotent life force in a little bitty creature. But this particular creature, this guinea pig, had a being with an agenda. It came into the pig because it needed to be in our space. They can do anything, Celia. They can insert things, they can put things, they can play you songs in your head, they can show you things. I'm telling you, and what you think is greatness in your own mind, oh, I had a great idea, right? This other world can touch us, direct us, show us, teach us, but we have to say yes to really start to work with that energy. So that little piggy was sent here to help my son and ultimately to help me. And when she died and the being was released, she said, I wasn't just a pig. I had come for a reason, and that was to help you. And so many of our animals come to help us, and they're not just a cat or a dog. Yeah, ever hear people say, my cat is like it has its own, you know, it's just like it's a being or a life force. And I'm like, yes, because it's probably come to help you. It's probably one of your guides or one of your assistants in the life journey. And, you know, it booked its time to get in here. I'm going to go and hang out with Jelly, you know, or Celia or whoever it's going to hang out with.